Attachment theory, initially studied in the 1960s and 1970s primarily in the context of children and parents, was extended to adult relationships in the late 1980s. Mary Ainsworth founded modern attachment theory on studies of children and their caregivers. In the 1980s, Sue Johnson began using attachment theory in adult therapy, and then Cindy Hazen and Philip Shaver furthered research in attachment theory on adult relationships. Hazen and Shaver noticed that interactions between adults shared similarities to interactions between children and caregivers. For example, romantic or platonic partners desire to be close to one another. Adults feel comforted when their attachments are present and anxious or lonely when they are absent. Romantic relationships, for example, serve as a secure base that helps people face the surprises, opportunities, and challenges life presents. Similarities such as these led Hazen and Shaver to extend attachment theory to adult relationships. The theory of attachment can be applied to adult relationships, including friendships, emotional affairs, adult romantic or platonic relationships, and in some cases, relationships with inanimate objects. Attachment styles are primarily a product of your upbringing. If your parents were sensitive, available, and responsive, you should have a secure attachment style. If they were inconsistently responsive, you should develop an anxious attachment style. And if they were distant, rigid, and unresponsive, you should develop an avoidant attachment style. Other factors that influence our attachment style include our life experiences, such as relationships. If you received a terrible broken heart that resulted in a partner betraying you, you may become avoidant to avoid closeness in a relationship. The patterns of a lifetime's behaviors, thoughts, self-regard, and choice of partners will begin from one's early attachments. This neural alchemy continues throughout life as our body and mind remembers that oneness with our primary caretaker and feels a need to continue this oneness with others.